replicate what has been done to them. So this is the project. I urge you all to vote for this project so it will win the Father's blessing.
Hi everyone, I'm David, Custodian 24. I noticed that there's a problem we're having in our nation, Nigeria, which is job unemployment, and it's really affecting every crooks and crannies of the country. And that is what brought me to this project, which I call Project Have Your Phone, Have Your POS. And somebody out there might ask, what do you mean by Project Have Your Phone, Have Your POS? We're trying to put a platform whereby a phone can be able to also have the ability which POS also have. What do we mean by that? In a phone, there's always a place where it's called a chip, where we put a SIM card, a terminal portal, where we put a SIM card. And also in a POS, we also have a portal where we put the chip of an ATM. So that POS is used for making transactions, for and rendering services for goods and services, and making payments, while the phones are used for communications. In recent time, when phones came to Africa, mostly people started opening shops for making calls and phone booths and the rest. But now it's no longer that. We only focus more on selling a phone and buying a phone. So this operation, this project, Have Your Phone, Have Your POS, is a project which we are trying to make sure that we can be able to emerge both the phone and the POS. The reason I would like you to vote for this project is to support this project is because this project is going to employ, it's going to bring employment to the country, to the nations, and it's going to make over 10 million Nigerian youths to be empowered financially, because the major thing is to remove hunger from the country. And this project is a very robust project, because it's going to have it's going to be done either through hardware or software. That is to say, there can be a program that can be installed, can be created or manufactured into the phone that can allow a POS that can bring the features or the profiles of POS machine into the phone. So that project, Have Your Phone, Have Your POS, is going to be like merging both a phone and a POS. That is to create jobs, because we believe that in Nigeria now, almost every Nigerian has a phone. But the question now is, how does that phone brings back finances into your pocket in another channel? We just talk about maybe internet, Facebook, Instagram, and all that is, but we have different dimensions and diversities of whereby we can turn this thing to become a financial revenue to us. And I believe that everybody also knows what POS is used to do. POS is used for making transactions of payments for goods and services. So when these both things are being merged, it is possible to eradicate poverty in the country. So I'd like you to vote for this project. Thank you very much. Remember, I'm David, Custodian 24.
My name is Mercy Ifunanya Ajike, Custodian number 016. I'm actually going to be talking about a personal project I'm working on, which is the Nigeria Fashion Talent Discovery Project. Now, this project was vetted as a result of my pain concerning the indecent dressing among our Nigerian girls today, all in the name of fashion. And number two, this project seeks to correct the mindset of Nigerians about fashion. I believe the purpose of fashion has not been discovered, and God has shown me what the purpose of fashion is. He showed me in the Bible, in Exodus chapter 28 from verse 2, where he told Moses to make garments for Aaron that would, and he stated the purpose. He said the clothes that would speak dignity and honor, and he said it will bring dignity to his work. So that's the purpose of our wares. Our wares is to speak. When you dress, your dress speaks dignity and honor. Thirdly, I've also noticed the problem of we have so many tailors littered around the streets of every state, but yet little impact. We have little impact, and these tailors are not growing, all because they are yet to understand that the fashion world has moved beyond you acquiring the skill of tailoring, knowing how to make clothes and to be able to climb machine and all. No, it has gone beyond that. It has gone into fashion designing. You're able to create designs for yourself, fashion modeling, how you're able to model your product, fashion marketing, how you're able to put your product out there. They don't know all these things, and that's why they are not growing. So this project also seeks to correct that. So I'm going to train 100 young girls on fashion, and as I said, I'm going to train them, empower them, and so that they can empower others. My name is Mercy Ifunanya Ajike, Custodian 016. Do well to vote for this project, because I know that you are also tired of the indecent dressings and all. Do well to vote for this project. This is a God-inspired project, and the Lord will bless you. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Abigail Omori. I am Custodian 014, Custodian 14. Okay, I realized recently in the world, in Nigeria basically, that there are a lot of people who have issues maintaining a job or even having a job in the first place. Many people can't take care of themselves. Many people can't have a livelihood, which is a very major problem in Nigeria. And because of this, we have increasing rates in poverty, we have increasing rates in crimes, because of the fact that people cannot have jobs and they find any way to get money. We have the unemployment rate, which is skyrocketing every day. We're being told that there are no jobs for us, which is a major problem. And this is where my project comes in. I call it Project Helping Hands. It comes in threefold. We have the skill acquisition aspect, we have the empowerment aspect, and we have the helping the needy aspect. We have 5 major skills. We have the baking, we have tie and dye, we have bag making, we have shoe making, and we have crocheting. These are the major aspects that we've picked. Now we are empowering these people to also go into the economy to be very good. That's where this empowerment comes in. So we train them very well, not 2 classes, not 2 months, not 2 weeks, but at least 2 months training. They are very good, and then we are empowering them to go in. And we also deal in mentorship, so they can ask questions constantly to make sure that they are very good at what they do, and they can always come back and follow us. Now the helping the needy part is part of the project as well. For each and every of these classes, different projects will be done. We can have clothes made at the end of the day. We can have shoes and all of that. Every of the proceeds of each of the classes will be taken back into the community, because there are so many people who need these things but can't afford them, and most of them are like basic amenities. So every of them are taken back into the community. We're looking at ages 16 and above for any of the age groups, and for any of the sex groups, either male or female. Those are people that we're looking at. 16 because of the fact that that is when most people are done with secondary school, and that's what we want to target. We're looking to affiliate with people like Reddish Chronicle, with NGOs as well, who are interested in empowerment, and also religious bodies who are interested in empowering their people as well. Once again, I am Abigail Ohosa Omori. I am custodian 014, custodian 14. Please vote for my project. Thank you.
Hi viewers, I am Stephen Hede, custodian 13013. Now, concept seems there's nothing as powerful as concept, and there's nothing more dangerous than misconception. Now, let me let you know that whatever I was speaking here, that I am so glad that about whatever concept I'll be doling out to you today pertains, the possibility that it pertains, but more gladdening for me is that I'll be pleased that this is what we will face the future with. Having been with several persons, young persons, and led many youth forums, I've come to decipher that many of young people and older persons are more focused about survivor instinct. This has led them to use subversive means in getting to survive. As a result of that, I have come with something like this. I understand that a nation, a productive nation, is a nation that has its citizens fulfilling their destiny. Hence, I'm recommending this project termed Destiny Discovery and Mind Transformation. Destiny Discovery and Mind Transformation. This is what it is aimed at. It is aimed at erecting a right mindset with proper information on how to have the mindset well built with the necessary values, and appearing to inculcate the national values and mindset. Now, what does this mean? Also, in the angle of the Destiny Discovery, people will be able to find their paths and lives, and not just taking whatever comes to them. Success for me is that people are able to discover what is originally ordained for them, preparing themselves and doing it daily to the best of their ability. As a matter of fact, I suggest that this can be utilized by creating centers. Let's say senators and legislators can have it for as constituency and district projects. Religious institutions can also have it as their districts and parishes, where they can bring up and galvanize people to go there and get their minds built and help them find their path in life, finding their lives, equipping them in the long run, teaching them with the right mind, development of their mind into getting the right values, and not just taking life and accepting whatever comes. In the whole process is a spiral of progressive education and training, with a fine-tuning of the mind in order for them to be able to handle their lives. And thereafter, after they are able to find their lives, they'll be able to get equipped and empowered with whatever resource of funding, as well as helping them to discover that after they discover this will help them to channel every effort in helping to build this, and with that, they'll be able to build a good life. I hope that as a result of this will be able to fly. I hereby appeal that you will be able to vote for this project in your own generosity. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Blessing Okomadu. I am custodian 021. I have come to discover that most students in Nigeria pass through school or the higher institution experiencing a lot of difficulty and undue stress. Some of those difficulties I have noticed and even experienced include, but are not limited to, inability to access quality healthcare services, inability to purchase adequate study materials, and lack of proper guidance to purpose discovery. For this reason, I created a project titled the Blessing Initiative. Now, Blessing is actually an acronym for Building Life Essence by Sustaining Self in the Nature of God. This project will try to solve these problems I earlier mentioned by providing quality healthcare services to students as required by them, then also providing adequate study materials which will aid effective learning, and then lastly, organizing seminars or conferences where finding God and finding purpose, discovering purpose will be taught. So in general, this project will ensure the maintenance of physical, mental and spiritual well-being of the young adult who is in school. Once again, my name is Blessing Okomadu, custodian 021. Please vote for this project. It will be a blessing to you.
Hi, my name is Ayomide, one of the Fathers as Reality TV project custodian. I happen to be custodian number 20. It's no news that the population of those with different disabilities in Nigeria is skyrocketing day by day. And we can likely link this to the fact that the present state of the country, the high level of insurgency, bad road, has left so many of them in the condition they are today. And this brings us to Project Disability. Project Disability is birthed from the word disability. It is majorly for the impaired, that is the disabled. The aim here is to make the society at large and this special individual see that there is actually ability in disability. That sounds good, I know. Just bridging the gap thing between those that are not and this special individual with a series of events that we've actually put in place and innovative ideas that are one of its kind. Firstly, we'll be having a 7-day skill acquisition empowerment scheme plus a trade fair, to empower them depending on their individual disabilities and to also fund, that is to empower them. Secondly, we'll be having the first ever of its kind in Nigeria. This time is Impaired Nigeria, which is a platform, to bring these individuals out there. We have handsome men, we have beautiful men among them. We're bringing them out to the world. Lastly, we'll be having the first ever fashion runway show for people with disability. That is so amazing. I know that already. They've always wanted to show themselves, but there's this tag thing on them. This will be a platform to bring them together. And I must say, fashion is a good way to bring people together. Thank you very much. Please, I remain custodian number 20. And don't forget to vote for this idea. Thank you so much.
Hello, I am Blessings, custodian number 15 of the Father's House Reality TV show. Yes, there is an anomaly I've discovered in the society. I am a woman, and whatever seems to touch a woman affects me so deeply. It pains my heart every day I go out and I see a fellow woman like me, a fellow lady like me, on the street, half naked, looking for money. When you ask, they'll tell you they're looking for money just to make ends meet. A woman would just go about, sell her body just to get money. I have come up with a project called Women Education and Empowerment Project called WIP. Now, why WIP? I came up with this project just because I want to help in my own little way salvage the young ladies, salvage women from ignorance. The main aim and objective of WIP is to create a decent job, create decent jobs in a sustainable way for all women across the globe, across Nigeria, the 36 states with the FCT inclusive. An average woman in Nigeria, an average young lady in Nigeria can be equipped at least with one skill. With one skill. If a woman in Nigeria, every woman in Nigeria has one skill, then most of the problem of abject poverty can be reduced. I still remain Blessings, custodian 015. Vote for me. Follow the show. Follow the program. It is educative, it is entertaining, and it is the spiritual. You can't afford to miss out on this program. For you to vote for me properly, for you to follow up properly, follow up the program, vote me. I repeat, vote me, support me, and God will bless you.
Hello, my name is Rose King. I'm custodian 018. Over the years, we have come to discover the high level of poverty in our society, and so many things. Many Nigerians are looking up for a white-collar job. The level of insecurity in the country and all that, people are not financially stable. You are eating from hand to mouth and just to make an end meet. So that is the problem, so many of it that I have come to identify in our society, and I'm coming up with this project called Training and Empowerment, Financial Empowerment and Stability Project. This project is a project that is aimed at building a multi-purpose capacity building, which will train Nigerians on skills and vocation, and for them to be financially stable and independent, so that even with time they could build themselves, because as an individual is built, they also will be able to build the society. So this project is going to help the government, each and every citizen, to develop themselves financially and be stable. Which will partner with several NGOs locally and internationally to make sure that as we train these people and certify them, they will be in conjunction with us, that they will be empowered with various skill tools, which depending on the skill acquisition they have acquired. Thank you. Vote for this project. I remain Rose King, custodian 018.
Hello, my name is Eunice Yahaya Sambu. I'm custodian 10. So, over the years in Nigeria, I have seen people, rather let me say recently, there have been a need for more handy men, more skillful men. And I see we have little or less of such people. So this is one of the reasons why this project came to my heart. I intend to do child skill learning. But this time around, I want to take it from the orphans and less privileged. I do that because most of them wouldn't even have people who would sponsor them. People have gone to orphanage, once in a while, occasionally buy books for them, buy biros, give them clothes to eat, and they are gone. And it's done occasionally like that. But when you give them something that is sustainable, you teach them, you train them, teach them to be skillful, to be able to do something with their own hands. But at the end of the day, they are going to be able to generate their own money. And of course, the train continues, they will teach others. So for me, I would want to invest whatever it is that is going to be given to me to early learning. And I'm not talking about books here, I'm talking about vocational learning, skills, learning of skills. I would really, really love to do that because I see this as an eminent need in the society. Once again, my name is Eunice Yahaya Sambo, custodian 110. Please vote for this project so that we could do this together. We could help less privileged, the orphans, and we should inculcate child or early learning. Thank you.
Hello viewers, this is Valentine, custodian 019, the Father's House reality TV show. Okay, so it is no news that our nation is seriously bleeding in this season. And this is why I have developed a project I title Naija Unlimited. Naija Unlimited, just as the name implies, is a musical project without limits that cuts across every sphere of our country, all through the 36 states. seeking to discover, harness, groom, and empower, and also project musical talents from the grassroots level in the entire federation. And ultimately, we're going to get about 10 people that we will empower every year, the top 10 out of the 36 states. And this is a project that will be happening every year. I want to plead with you. I beg, Biko, Bokuna vote this project. I take go beguna. Bokuna vote this project so that we feel winner. Let's get this project up and running. Let's see how we can reach out to this youth. And in turn, let's save our bleeding nation. I know that you're feeling this right now, and I want to beg you, please vote for my project. Custodian 019, Valentine, I'm counting on you. Thank you very much. God bless you.
It doesn't matter how far you've wandered, far from love. Welcome home. The burden of a guilty heart and the cry for love makes your tears rain down. There's a hand that's open wide. There's a heart that beats for you. See the Father at the door. Yeah.
Kishiura Olafadeko, Custodian 023. So I realized that a lot of problems have been happening in our society with sexual purity and immorality that cause a lot of decadence, especially with marriages and a lot of young people and adults. This is something that I've experienced personally through sexual addictions that cause a lot of problems, especially for people that are not married and even marriages that are broken due to this problem. So the project Anomaly is meant to come correct this thing through a rehabilitation movement. So basically what we want to do with Anomaly is to reform the mindset and let them understand that some of the realities that are currently accepted as norms and cultures in our society are anomalies and abnormal things, and to also help people with resources, community support, and mental health programs, and also therapy, coaching, spiritual support that would help marriages that are broken through sexual addictions to recover and stand back, and to also help young people like me that are going through these sexual addictions and problems that they could not tell people, so help them bounce back and find their footing with a life free from sexual immoralities, to build a community that is filled with pure and purified people. So I'm Custodian 023 again, Kishiwura Alafadeko, and thank you so much. Please vote for this project. Thank you.
My name is Gospel John, and I'm Custodian 012. Generally, the art and its related courses or career have been relegated and subjugated by our society. Our society have made the art feel so or look so inferior compared to its counterparts. I'm an advocate for the arts, and this has made me come up with this project titled Project Get Inspired. This project will inspire children across Nigeria. It will help discover and develop artistic talents, basically in the orphanages, in primary schools, and in rural communities, because we have to catch them young. Our society these days discourages children from venturing into the art because they feel it's not lucrative or it doesn't add anything to the society. So this project will help encourage talents in arts. And then as a result of that, it will also give scholarship to children who have been discovered so that they can venture into art-related courses in tertiary and vocational institutes. In 2012, I was denied a scholarship, a community scholarship, because I belong to the art. The organizers of those scholarships categorically told me that I will not be given the scholarship after I scored the highest and was qualified for it, that they will not be giving it to me because I belong to the art, and so I cannot contribute anything positive to the society, that they will rather give it to those in the engineering, law, or even medicine. As a matter of fact, this is the experience that baited this project. I won to be an advocate for the act. I want to encourage Nigerian children, especially in the orphanages, in primary school, and in rural community, to take up careers in the act. I want you to support my projects. Support my project and let us touch lives.
Hi guys, my name is Soul Wilfred, Solomon Wilfred. I'm custodian number 11011. My project actually is Women, Widowers and Widows Empowerment Program. Widowers and Widows Empowerment Program. You wonder why I'm starting with widowers and not widows. And because society has, over the years, neglected widowers. You know, they've been through their own stuff too. You know, especially I'm focusing on couples who have probably loved their spouses 5 years and below. You know, marriages 5 years and below. Imagine being married for 3, 2, 4 years and then losing your spouse. The shock, the stigma, the insults, the uncertainties, the depression, the suicidal thoughts, you know, and it's so funny that these people are being neglected in our society today, especially the men. You know, I know a young man who got married and then 3 months after his marriage, he lost his wife. And that's why I want to help a lot of people out there, especially the men. I know what you're going through. We want to help people. We want to partner with the government, partner with NGOs, and create awareness. Come for counseling. We'll counsel you. We'll pray with you. We'll tell you what to expect. You go through your therapy, you know, and then you can be able to overcome. Getting married quickly is not the solution. Trust me, it is not. Thank you. My name is Wilfred Solomon, custodian number 011, Soul Wilfred. Please vote for this video. Let's help empower a lot of widows and widowers out there who are confused, battered, shattered, and don't know what they are going through or what is going through there. Kindly vote for this project. Let's help a lot of young men and women out there who are married 5 years and below, suddenly lose their spouses and don't know what has hit them. They need help. Trust me. Thank you.
Hello everyone. My name is Tony Greatness, custodian 017. And my project is called Switch. Switch is a mind shifter. And we've discovered that a lot of people who go through formal education have no skill, and as such they come up looking for jobs. So Switch is, we seek to equip and impact young people from primary 6 to SS3, secondary school dropouts, and those who could not afford a formal education. So with vocational skill, monetized vocational skills, what they can do to become somebody, such as graphic designing, fashion designing, presenting, acting, singing, songwriters, music production, animation, cinematography, and name them all. And then the people we are targeting to equip with these ideas would be the young guys from the inner city, orphans in the orphanage homes, those who have no faith in themselves anymore, that's just living life, whatever every day brings. So our stakeholders would be government bodies, diplomatic agencies, religious bodies, churches in particular. We work with NGOs, individuals, stars and influencers, people who would help us amplify this. So we are looking at a yearly event which will showcase our artists that we've groomed, and then with other stars. And it's a fundraiser. The yearly event is called the Switch Concert, which will raise money for us to provide shelter. There's what we call Switch Shelter for aged people who are living in indecent environment, those in the rural communities, those in rural communities in urban cities. Yes, in the forgotten places of the urban cities. Yeah, we are so busy we don't remember them, the widows and the rest of them. I want you to, as you watch now, I beg, please, Ejo, Biko, vote for this project. Vote for this project. My name remains Tony Greatness, custodian 017. please and please, yes, thank you. Thank you. As you don't vote, tell your friend to tell another friend, please vote for Project Switch. It will cost, we'll produce 360 on a minimal in on all the states collectively in Nigeria. 360 per year. That's a big one. And we have another sub-project which is called Everyone Help One. So we raise these people, they begin to help one. So you multiply 360 by 360, you know how many will be. We'll make Nigeria the great Nigeria that we dream. Thank you so much. Custodian Tony Greatness 017. Thank you so much. Hey, you don't vote again. I like that one. Thank you.
Samuel Sani, Custodian 022 of the Father's House reality TV show. So, this saying says, an idle man is the devil's workshop. Why don't you take that mind, equip it, and then make it have his own workshop? Now, this is what brings about Project Feed the Mind. Now, Project Feed the Mind can also be said as a skill acquisition comprising of music production, cinematography, graphic design, and interior design. So yeah, this is what we do. We will get equipped, then equip youths, Nigerian youths from different states of the Federation. After that, they will undergo a 6-month training, then be graduated, then be equipped with those materials or equipment so that they could also replicate what has been done to them. So this is the project. I urge you all to vote for this project so it will win the Father's blessing.
Hi everyone, I'm David, Custodian 24. I noticed that there's a problem we're having in our nation, Nigeria, which is job unemployment, and it's really affecting every crooks and crannies of the country. And that is what brought me to this project, which I call Project Have Your Phone, Have Your POS. And somebody out there might ask, what do you mean by Project Have Your Phone, Have Your POS? We're trying to put a platform whereby a phone can be able to also have the ability which POS also have. What do we mean by that? In a phone, there's always a place where it's called a chip, where we put a SIM card, a terminal portal, where we put a SIM card. And also in a POS, we also have a portal where we put the chip of an ATM. So that POS is used for making transactions, for and rendering services for goods and services, and making payments, while the phones are used for communications. In recent time, when phone came to Africa, mostly people started opening shops for making calls and phone booths and the rest. But now it's no longer that. We only focus more on selling of phone and buying of phone. So this operation, this project, Have Your Phone, Have Your POS, is a project which we are trying to make sure that we can be able to match both the phone and the POS. The reason I would like you to vote for this project is to support this project is because this project is going to employ, it's going to bring employment to the country, to the nations, and it's going to make over 10 million Nigerian youths to be empowered financially, because the major thing is to remove hunger from the country. And this project is a very robust project. It's going to have is that it's going to be done either through hardware or software. That is to say, there can be a program that can be installed, can be created or manufactured into the phone that can allow a POS